We the people, in order to form a more perfect union. 221 years ago, in a hall that still stands across the street, a group of men gathered and with these simple words launched America's improbable experiment for democracy. Farmers and scholars, statesmen and patriots who traveled across the ocean to escape tyranny and persecution finally made real their Declaration of Independence at a Philadelphia convention. It lasted through the spring of 1787. The document they produced was eventually signed, but ultimately unfinished. It was stained by this nation's original sin of slavery. The question that divided the colonies and brought the convention to a stalemate until the founders chose to allow the slave trade to continue for at least 20 more years, to leave any final resolution for future generations. Of course, the answer to the slavery question was already embedded within our Constitution. A Constitution that had at its very core the ideal of equal citizenship under the law. A Constitution that promised its people liberty and justice, and a union that could be and should be perfected over time. Yet words on a parchment would not be enough to deliver slaves from bondage, to provide men and women of every color and creed their full rights and obligations as citizens of the United States. Be needed for Americans in successive generations who are willing to do their part through protests and struggles on the streets and in the courts, through a civil war and civil disobedience, always at great risk, to narrow that gap between the promise of our ideals and the reality of their time. This was one of the tasks we set forth at the beginning of this presidential campaign. Continue the long march of those who came before us. March for a more just, more equal, more free, more caring, more prosperous America.
We the people.